welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello. Hi. How are you? I was just not a lot. Okay then. Bye. Well, this is gonna have to wait because my mum's coming around with some cake. So obviously that's gonna take priority. I don't think I can film this in the 10 minutes it's gonna take them. So basically, I wanted to buy a Gucci belt. I have for years, and I just had that moment when I was like, why the hell am I not buying it? P.S. I just put this hat on because my roots look hideous, and I'm gonna now go and get my hair done this week after seeing this. And I was just like, I can't really do, I'm not gonna just wash my hair for this video, so I'm putting a hat on. So anyway, I have wanted a Gucci belt for ages. I mean, I could have been enjoying it for years by now, and so I don't know why I didn't get one when I first wanted one. Yeah, I'm just playing with a knife. Don't do that at home. I decided to get one, and I'd seen loads of pictures on Pinterest trying to decide whether to get the really skinny one or the big one, and then I saw one that looked like a medium-sized one, and I asked on Instagram stories what this was, and everyone says it's the men's, and it's actually cheaper than the women's, £270, and the women's is £320 for the big one. So first of all, I decided I wasn't going to get the really thin one. That's my next purchase because it's great for, I feel like it'd be great for with summer dresses and things, but it will just get lost with things like this, and I want something that's I can really get the most out of it before I start buying things that are just for summer dresses. So that is why that was first out of the running. Then I wasn't sure whether to get the men's one because it seemed like a really nice size. The women's is quite thick and it's cheaper. And so then I asked a lot about this men's one. It's 1 centimetre thinner than the women's, but also I think you can actually get it in the same thickness. I actually did this quite a while ago now, and I've been waiting to film this for so long, so I now can't remember. But anyway, I got so many advice, and I just wanted to do a little video to share with you people's thoughts on which belt to get and why. And then I ordered them all so that I could show you the differences between them, because so you don't have to spend £1,000 on belts to decide which one to buy. You can just watch this instead, and I've done it for you. So that's why I've been wailing a knife around, because I haven't even opened these, because I will tell you a secret. Oh, I live right on a train track and there's a freight train going past. This keeps me awake every night. I just want to use this to slip my wrist. So I have actually already worn the belt that I decided to keep, so there's only 2 boxes to open. So inside the box, these are from Gucci website. I wouldn't buy them from anywhere else, to be honest, just because I'd maybe buy it from Net-a-Porter, but they're always a wait list. There's a wait list for these, but it took like a week. I think when people see pre-order, they're like, oh no, but it took a week. So this is how it comes, which I'm sure you already know. This box is also just lovely. Like, you buy a belt, you get a Gucci box. That's good. You can put it on some shelves or something to display. It's cute. Puts things in it. Not sure which one this is. Also, just to say, the men's ones do come in the same sizes as the women's ones. Well, the size I'd wear anyway, but I mean, some people are a lot slimmer than me. And also, Tijan told me in her messages that she got an extra hole put in hers in Harrods. So then you've got the cute little dust bag as well. Again, nice to just put bits of makeup in or something inside your handbag. Keep it clean. Okay, so this is... I'm actually going to show you the one I've kept, which is... I'll tell you why soon. the women's, the big one, the £320 one. This has got a really nice smooth leather to it. And the edge is rounded. So that's the women's big £320 ones. This is the men's smooth one, which I'm going to refer to as the medium size because it's not the thin one. It's just the men's size one. The one that I was talking about that's 1 centimetre smaller. And this is the one with the smooth leather. Interesting. The GG is smaller as well. So in comparison, put them together. That's the size difference. So this is what we're calling the medium and this is the women's large. And that's the difference in the thickness. It's a centimetre, but looks quite a lot, like quite a big difference, I would say. I need to remember which boxes it's came out of. So yeah, that is the men's thin one. Also has a rounded end. The reason I'm saying this is because I know one of them has a pointed end. It's actually a really cute size. It's probably normal belt size, I would say. This one's like a thick belt. But it fits through my belt loops, so perfectly fine. So yeah, there you go. Oh, great. Gonna have to refilm that. My flies are undone. So yeah, fits through fine. I just think with a nice chunky jumper and stuff, it's a really nice like size. I just wouldn't want it any smaller than that because I think it would get lost. That's one of the reasons why I kept this one. Shall I tell you all the reasons now? So basically I got all these messages and the reason was based on everyone's opinion. Most of the people who had got the men's one said that it was based on money. Like £320 was just too much to spend on a belt. And whilst I do not disagree with that, it is a lot of money, especially for a belt. I didn't want to pay £270 for a belt just because I didn't want to pay £320 for a belt. Does that make sense? So yeah, I went balls in and got the £320 Gucci belt. So that's the main reason. Another reason is when I was asking, which is this medium size belt? Can anyone tell me? Before I knew it was the men's, I was like, how do I find this size belt? Because I couldn't find it on the website. And a lot of people were saying, I think it's a fake. I think that's the fake one. So I don't want people to think I have bought a fake Gucci belt. I mean, I know it doesn't matter and you shouldn't care what people think. But I just thought, oh, maybe that's what people think. It looks fake. Like, no one wants that when they've just bought a lovely Gucci belt and you're wearing it to Fashion Week and everyone's going, oh, look at her belt. So that's another reason. Where are all the reasons now? So I'm going to open this one and show it to you. I don't know why I've just put that back in there because now I can't compare them all. Oh, another reason is because, so when I was getting these messages about why they'd got the men's and why I should get the men's, and they were doing polls, and a lot of people voted that I should get the medium men's size. But a few people, I didn't get one of those in that one. A few people who had got the women's and had voted, like they just didn't have anything bad to say about anything. They were just like, I got the big one, it's amazing, I love it, you're gonna love it. Like, they weren't like, oh, I wish I got the men's. They weren't like, oh, I thought it was too expensive. They weren't like dissing the men's. They were just really happy with the purchase. Whereas the men's voters were more a bit like, this is so much better than the big one. Like, the big one's just brash and in your face and everything. And I just think it's a bit like Gucci bitter. I don't know. I feel bad now for the people that said that. But like, I just feel like the people who had the big one had nothing to say but pure joy. One girl, actually, Amanda, did tell me that she struggles to eat a lot in the big one because the big Gucci sign really digs in her tummy when she eats a lot and she has to undo it. But I mean, we all make sacrifices for fashion. So this one, if I remember correctly, is now going to be the same size as this one. So if you do want this bigger one, hopefully, I'm going to open it before I say that and check I do actually know what's inside. I need to go back in the right boxes because FYI, I'm not keeping these all. I'm like, get this video filmed so I can have £500 back in my bank account, please. I wonder what it's like to return to Gucci. I just returned something to Net-a-Porter and it was a right palaver. Like, I've got to leave the box open for them to come and check it before. Like, I took it to the post office and tried to scan it in, free returns, and they were like, oh, we don't take that here, love. No Net-a-Porter at the post office. Yes, this is the one I was considering. Oh, I really like it. Maybe I should have kept this one. I hadn't opened it, it hadn't come. Basically, I was going to Paris, these two still hadn't come, and I was like, I'm keeping the big one. Obviously, all the other reasons I just said as well. This is the same size as the big one, but a slightly different leather, like a more manly leather, and it's got the point at the end, which was another thing that concerned me. So it would, if I'd have opened all of these, it would have definitely been between these two, and I might have actually been swayed by cost, despite what I just said, because they are very similar now I'm looking at them. So it's exactly the same size buckle. I don't know if this is already my wear and tear or it's how they come, but mine looks a bit more like brushed metal, and this looks a bit more like, oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay. The men's is a bit more like brushed metal, like it looks like worn. I don't know if you can see that, but like scratchy in comparison. I bet you can't, but let's just see if you can. Slightly different. Now I want to show you the textures. Yeah, there you go. Like a speckled, which I like. It looks like it's going to be more hard wearing as well. So we do like the men's one. This is a very good option if you don't want to spend the £320. This is £270. And it's exactly the same size, exactly the same size buckle. The only thing where people will be able to tell the difference is the texture and this. Also, what I would say is, these belts, if you get it to fit like your waist and your hips, you might have quite a long, I sometimes, if I got this right on my waist, have quite a long like bit, and because it's this smooth leather, you can just do that thing where you like tie it in a, make it in a cool knot and like go underneath. I don't know if you'd be able to do that as easy with this one because it's really way more like structured. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Show you what it would look like done up with the point. I think this is actually, another train. Very good option. If you want to save yourself some money, it's £270. That one's £320. I just think that looks really expensive and nice. I think if I'd have unboxed them all together and opened the smaller one first, I would have really liked it and really liked the size and then it's discreet. But after these, it just feels really small. Like it does feel small. Can't deny that smallness. I didn't think it was going to go like this, you know. I thought I was going to be like, the big one, the big one, the big one. Spend the money, don't be tight. You'll wear it all the time. It will last you for life. These are all valid points, but I actually feel like if you are, you know, wanting to get a Gucci belt, but you think what would tip me over the edge to get one is if I could save a bit of money, then that is a really, really, really good option, if you ask me. People have said, I have messages being like, I went for the smaller one and I regret it. Like, I don't want to feel Gucci regret. No one wants Gucci regret. Someone's put, the small looks like you really wanted it, but you couldn't afford the big one. What if I just can't afford the big one? I mean, bloody hell, it is expensive. Will the men's not be far too big? But I ordered these actually all in the same size. These are exactly the same size. I want this one. No Gucci regret here, honestly. I love my belt. I'm just really shocked that this is so good. I mean, I knew it was going to be good idea. The only reason I was a bit concerned is I was like, I think this thicker, speckly, like grain, that's the word, grainy leather might look a bit too manly, but I actually think it looks really expensive. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up there because I don't really know what else to say. I don't think I've said much, so I'm really sorry if this hasn't been informative, but I just wanted to like be the one to order them all after everyone took so much time to write to me, and maybe help you out if you're in the same predicament. I probably made it harder now because I've actually changed my opinion from this unboxing, but I went for the big one because I wanted it there and then at that time, and that one came first, and I was like, you know what, I tried it on, it looked great, and I was like, I wouldn't want it any smaller, so I just kept it. And I was worried about the grain in that one. I thought, another thing about the fake thing is I will use this for work a lot when I'm shooting content for brands, and a lot of them I do like kept my head off, and it's just like here, and it's really close up. And I just didn't know if the grain would look like, that's not a Gucci belt, they're like really smooth and shiny. So yeah, I don't even know if that's relevant, but people are mean on the internet. I mean, why do I even care? I feel like I'm having a therapy session with myself. I am just gonna quickly try this on. God, I've managed to film this before my mum came round with the cakes. Winner! Oh, I still haven't done my flies up. Let's just do this up. These jeans, by the way, I'm obsessed with. They are from Revolve Girlfriend Denim. I wonder if I can show you a bit more. They've got really nice rips in. But the bum is the main thing. Like, they just make your bum look great. They fit like a glove. And this jumper is from Other Stories. I'll link all these things. I haven't taken... I put this jumper on every day. I'm also like, don't put it on every day because I don't want it to wear. You know? Like, I'm already like, oh, don't get bubbles on because I've been wearing it too much. So this fits exactly the same as the other one. It's a bit stiffer to get through. Looks literally the same. If I was going to tuck a little jumper in, give it a little tuck. Oh, I had a really big curry last night. I mean, you can't even see the bloody leather, so it doesn't really matter. You can't see the belt. But yeah, it's cute, isn't it? It's cute, looks cool. I love it. I mean, it doesn't matter which one. I basically paid £50 more to have it sooner. What's wrong with me? Let's see if you can see the grain. Oh my god, just keep the cameras. I don't know what you can see here. I hope you can see something relevant. I'm trying to like point at the light so you can get a real glimpse. There we go. I've already tried the other one on. Shall I try the really small one on? I'll try the really small one on quickly, just in case you saw that and thought, actually, that one's for me. We're all different, after all. So I'm thinking for my next video, what's that? Oh, my top. I've also got a Gucci bag, the Gigi Marmont Velvet, and a lot of people always say they're worried about buying velvet because it's obviously damages, but it's a beautiful bag, and it's cheaper than the leather. So my next video is going to be mark the anniversary. This one I did get in big because they didn't have the size and I knew I wasn't going to keep it, so it's too big. But that's what it would look like. I mean, there's not much difference, is there, really? Anyway, sorry, distracted. So my next video is going to mark, it's coming up to the 1 year anniversary of me having that bag, and I'm going to tell you all the problems and all the pros of having it, and whether I regret buying it because it was velvet or whether I'm happy with it, and you know how it's worn, of having it for a year, and I kid you not, I have worn that bag to death. So find out in my next video, there might be a vlog or something in between, but my next like sit down video, you can find out how it went, how it is 1 year on. So if you've been thinking about getting that bag, which I know a lot of you have, oh, I say a lot of you like I'm talking to my Instagram followers, but then I remember there's only like 50 people watching this. So yeah, then if any of you want that bag, then it'll be worth watching. I'm also going to do like a get to know me soon. I know there's a tag, I don't actually know what that means, but Sinead said that on the internet there's like specific questions, you can't just make them up. But if there's anything in particular you would like to know, then leave it in the comments and I will add it to my get to know me video. So I hope you enjoyed my first like sit down one. I know I've gone off like on tangents a lot. Now my mum's going to be here any minute with a cake and hopefully a puppy, which makes me think I have to get all the Scoochie away right now. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe because I'm like the biggest loser ever and have no followers, subscribers. And I mean, yeah, I'd like more. I want one of those like 100k plaques from YouTube. That's gonna happen on like my 80th birthday. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.